Hey there, it's Matt from QuickStaff here, and I want to give you a brief overview of the QuickStaff system and how you can get up and running in just a few minutes. The first thing I recommend that you do when you sign in is to go to the staff page. All you have to do is go to this top screen here and click the orange button, Add Staff. Now, first of all, I would recommend that you go through and then you modify this list of staff roles. These are all the categories that you in your own mind or in your business would put people in. Now, the default ones are bartender, cook, supervisor, waiter. You can easily add one like manager here and just click create new staff role and it loads right away. And you can just as easily remove it again or take away all of the defaults by clicking remove and it's gone. We also have this import staff function. So if you have 15, 20, or 100 and more staff, you won't want to go through and add each person individually. It'll just be a lot of work. And so there's an option here where you can download the Excel template, fill it out, upload it, and you're good to go. But for the sake of this quick demonstration, we're just going to add one new person so you can see how easy it really is. Okay, so I went ahead and I filled it all out. We'll just scroll down and click Add Staff Member. And there you go. There's Jeff Thomas, all brand new with his picture there so you can see. And here is your staff list. And one more thing to mention about this screen is if you want to send out a broadcast email to your entire team, you can simply go to Send Staff Email. You can send it to everybody at once, or you can send it to just your bartenders, just to your supervisors, or whoever your roles might be. Change the subject, type in your message, click send email, and really quickly you can send a broadcast to everybody on your team. It is so easy and so convenient. Now that you have your staff entered in, all you have to do now is go over to events, click on the green button, add event, and you're going to see the QuickStaff event details page. So this event is going to be the Danielson wedding. Now you have an option here where you can send a reminder to your team before the event comes up. So you can send it to them 1 day before, 2 days before, 7 days before, whatever you want, so that the system itself is going to send that out to remind your team that the Danielson wedding is coming up. There's an option here where you can add a client. If you have clients that are coming back to you and time again, it's easier for you to add them into the system so that all the details are there. Then you get into the notes on the event, and these notes are going to be a part of the email broadcast that goes to your team as they're invited to work this event with you. So you can put in whatever notes you want for your team to see. In this case, I simply put in the food choices that the client has asked for. You can also put in here what you want your team to wear, whatever information you typically give them about the event, you can place it in this section. Then you have your admin notes, and these are the notes that only you're going to see. This will not ever be seen by your team. You might put information in here like personal notes about the client, the personality, or just something special that you want to remember that you don't want others to see. You just simply type it into that box. Then comes the location of the event, and you just simply put the address in, click map this, and you'll see it on the map here, and you can go down and type in all of the location details, whether you want them to go in through a certain door, or if there's a parking situation you want them to know about, you just simply type it into the location details. Now in this section here, you'll see email reminder. This is if you've already created the event and you wanted to make some updates or you wanted to send a reminder manually to your team at any time, you just simply click that green button. Now you want to invite your team. At first, you're not going to see anybody here because you haven't decided what your staff requirements are. As soon as we say, I want to have a supervisor at the event, now it's going to populate all the staff that you have in there as supervisors. And if I also want to cook, although I say one cook, it's going to show everybody. So there's Jeff and Susan. And when you hover over any of those names, you're going to see that person as another visual prompt of who they are, so you can now choose the right person for the event. Now, the way QuickStaff works is although you're saying up here, I want one cook and one supervisor, you can invite as many people as you want. So I'm going to invite Jeff, Susan, and David so that the first cook to respond will get the shift, and this person who's second, unfortunately for them, will miss out. And now all you have to do is click Save Event, and you'll get this notification that event was successfully created, which means that all of the email invitations were sent out to your team. And here on your event screen, you now see the Danielson wedding. And just like that, you are up and running with QuickStaff. Your first event is already in play, and your team is being scheduled automatically by the QuickStaff system.